12, 13, 14, 15, 16, stuff like that. Speaking of, I don't think I needed to know this, but yes. So let's go. Why do it? Let's just open this damn door. We need to go there anyway, so. They stepped out of the captain's quarters. Sorry, my mouse is a bit weird. And another hallway. Well, for 2 hours.
All right, let's go.
Junpei rounded the corner and took off down the straight hallway. It still saying 1, but it says 0 for me, so. He ran and ran and ran, and the end of the hallway was a door.
That's the next door.
Missed straight
Wait,
for it.
a piece of paper.
Junpei skid to halt.
This is...
He dropped down on his hands and knees and quickly tore the paper off the floor.
Map of the ship's interior for A-Deck. What's wrong?
Ace's slightly slowed virtues of his advanced age has finally caught up with Junpei.
I found a map for this floor.
He showed Ace what snatched from the wall. He looked at it long enough to determine what it was and nodded. With that, he began running again, past Junpei.
Well, that was I should keep this, though.
Junpei shoved the map into his pocket and got up to follow Ace, but something stopped him.
Hey, where's Clover?
Where's Clover? Yoo-hoo! You still have the axe with you.
What the hell is she?
Junpei muttered angrily under his breath and took off back to where they come. I can understand if she has the 0 stuff, which means that if she escaped in the other ending, where it actually... Oh, hi, by the way, I can see one there now, so hi. So if she actually went to the other ending, where she took my key, she had 1 key and she had a 0 key. That would not become 9, because that 0 key is actually a 6. So that would be bad. Okay, does she actually have the stuff with her? If you want to know, just as because you entered here, this is a novel game that is timed based. So what I'm talking about is this engine, which this pink-haired girl is pissed off at everyone, try to take a 0 key, which her 4 key, kills me to take a 5 key to go through the last door, which is a 9 door. But as I noticed in the last stream, or someone noticed at least, the 0 key is a 6, which means that if you actually watch the last stream, which will be on YouTube sometime, or still on Twitch, on my page here, she will burn up. So yeah,
Clover!
that's bad.
Huh?
Hello, Clover.
What
You
the
still
hell
have
are you
the
doing?
axe though?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
I can understand if you have the thing with you, the clock, the key clock, but if you have the axe, or you have that at least. Clover had unconsciously put her hands over the pockets of her jacket as if trying to hide
What the
something.
hell is that?
What?
You've got something in
Come
your
on,
pocket.
you can't trust me.
What is it?
Oh.
You already
this-
could have said that.
A note.
A note?
Yeah, I found it in the pocket of the guy with the captain's clothes.
Sorry, my hair is a mess. What says 0? That's weird. My stream says 0. I believe you can see that, but one of them says 1. I think the 0 underneath me is slower or faster, because now it says 1 as well there. Which one am I supposed to trust? Well. Oh, by the way, when? 3 hours ago. Wait, that was before I started streaming. That explains why I did not get a message. I noticed this now because I have not checked my stream just before this. But apparently 3 hours ago, this stream has gone for 2 hours, which means 1 hour in between there. I actually got a follow, which is eccentric Yorkshire pudding. Are you from England? Oh, if that is, I'm gonna do this for you, by the way. Oh shit! The game disappeared. Is it going to? Hello? 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 Hello, Yorkshire pudding. Are you there? Well, apparently it will come sooner or later. My internet is a bit shit, actually. I live in the middle of nowhere. We don't have broadband. I do wirelessly, which works at a minimal. But yeah, if you are English, actually, eccentric Yorkshire pudding, I am half English as well. Well, I'm half English, not fully English. That probably explains my flag I have on my stream. Okay, so yeah, you found a
It
note.
said
What's
something about the darkness of the sinister hand or something.
Yeah, right. Ace took Clover in the last stream, in the other timeline, where she had the note in her pocket with the darkness of the sinister hand, which was the code for where your brother is. Yes, we can actually save him and you're still alive.
Let me see it.
No, not right.
But Jumpy wasn't going to get to see it. For the other end of the hall, he heard Ace's voice.
He's getting mad. I'll show it to you later, all right?
To
Come
be honest,
on,
I
we
trust
gotta
you.
hurry.
As long as I know you're not pissed, I trust you. Because I've seen your eyes when you are mad. And I mean mad. And that is just... And Raccoon, if we didn't be processed, she was gone. I don't count
Ah.
a note. I was curious. But there was something else about
From the
it.
look of that pocket, it doesn't particularly look like just a note. Jeez, what are you thinking? For crying out loud.
Jumpy did his best to convince himself that it would make sense later, right after Clover. But she did not have the act. She's not a murderous little girl any longer. I do love when I get followers. It's nothing like I am great and I can get followers, but it's more or less like I'm happy. I am happy for the person that actually starts following me, and I do love it. Oh, speaking of, last stream was also another one, but between there we had this one. No, sorry, that was from the last stream. This one. The one that comes after. Forget about this one. Forget about that is there. There will be this one. There! Net of profit. Few days ago, but it was between streams, so that was bad. It would be funnier if people actually went to my stream when they
The big
subscribed.
stairs. So this is where it ends up.
Why did you do a double? I didn't do a double for you. But somehow I can't actually take the eccentric Yorkshire pudding and do the same there, because... Why does you do 3 times? I only clicked on you twice at least. But apparently Yorkshire pudding does not work, so I can't unfortunately give you this little nice... No, now it works. Yeah. But she did this 1 hour before the stream, so...
Just like it says on the map.
But thank you anyway. That is so nice of you. I think I have killed my stream right now by clicking everything there is. Because right now it's not supposed to be able to be clickable on my little... Stop it! Please stop that! Are you going to continue? Seriously, are you going to continue? Okay, thank you. Okay, as I said, it's like a... okay. Stop it! Stop it right now! I do not click you that many times! Oh boy, I am having issues! Good... No! You have had your moment, and though I do actually love that you had your moment, because you actually gave me the moment of showing your moment. This is too much. Stop it! Goodness sake, I need to stop this one. I need to just kill that one. Not this follower, but the stream shit. There. Goodness sake. Is it okay now? Is everything alive? What in the shit? Okay, as I was saying, this list has these followers I have, and they do it again mark, but some of them has a OK mark, which means it's over. But eccentric Yorkshire pudding actually has that mark, but apparently was able to be clickable. What happened?
Ace, did he head down?
Well, at followays. Sorry about that. I don't know, but somehow I
there he
killed
is.
my stream for a moment there. I tortured it. Oh, there he is.
Look, the 4 others are there too.
Yay, everybody!
Really?
Let's join them.
Yay, let's give June a hug, because I know you missed her. You gave Clover a hug, now you need to give June a hug.
Jumpy, Clover.
Yay, here we are. June's face was excited. Something had happened, that much Jumpy tell by
What's
the-
up?
What's up? Come on. Given their situation, there was not inclined to be excited about some developments. June, however, couldn't contain
We
herself.
found it.
Found what?
We found it.
What did you find?
The last door. We found door 9.
We can't go through door 9 yet. We need to go through the
What?
library first.
Come on, just follow us. We'll...
Okay.
We need to go through the library.
Well, if that's the case.
Wait for me.
We should get going as well.
Rest of them.
Jumpy. We
Jumpy!
finally made it.
The released excitement in her voice echoed what each other
Yeah.
of them felt.
It's finally.
No, it's not final time. Alice, we need to find Alice. Still, as everyone said that it was door 9, and probably
We've
was.
reached the end.
He could feel his heart racing. A mixture of anticipation and fear ran through his veins, and he could feel his legs shaking. But at this time, it more or less was that.
Something's bothering me. Only 3 to 5 people can go. 7 of us are on our way to door 9. That means that, best case scenario, there will be 2 of us who have to. 2 people. Is there a way?
Jumpy looked over at the clock.
4:30. We've only got 90 minutes left. I've got no time to wonder.
Hey, Junpei! June! What the hell are you two doing? Hurry it up!
We're coming!
Let's go, Jumpy.
Ah, oops, this is actually updated. It was. Hold on a second here. It's not supposed to be 34. Wait a second. It is not supposed. It was that because I did that so many times. Hold on. At least 24. I know 24. Let me just check my own stream here. What in the shit? 23. 23. Okay, good. 23. Goodness sake, what? That one. Okay, good. 23. Goodness sake, what? That one. Oh shit! I can hear my own stream. Oh, close this shit. I want to be able. I want to be able to actually. Oh, thank God. Goal, current amount, visual settings, goal. Okay, so and this goal amount. Oh shit! I need to do this again. Sorry, but apparently I'm gonna have it on 36, which is not what I have. I have 23. I think the thing I killed my computer with just effed everything up. Jumpy followed. So apparently that thing just does when I'm live. Because I redid the thing with followers, which is fake followers, but no, they're not fake, but they're redone. So something must have done here. Oh right, the sample goal. Yeah, you know what? Let me just do this first. I know it's a bit of a mess, my stream right now, but let's just hide it. It looked familiar. There was a metal gate between 2 elevators, 7 grabbed hold, and began to.
I know I told you I'd explain it earlier, but honestly, there ain't much to explain. After we split off from you guys, the 4 of us got into the elevator on the left, and it took us to the other side. After that, we headed down another hallway. It took us toward the bow, and eventually to the numbers. We opened it and kept going. There was another locked door behind it, like usual. But this time we had to complete 2 different areas before we. Once we were through that door, there was another hallway that went the other direction.
Okay.
So, on your way.
That's right.
So in other words, you kinda did a lap. You came from that side to this side.
Yeah.
With that settled, Jumpy looked around.
So, where's the number 9?
Over here. Follow me.
Follow me!
By the way,
Oh, hi, by the way. I don't know if you actually were here when I had problems, but I had this, up here I had this road to affiliate stuff, but it broke because I managed to broke everything there. If you want to know what I
it's because
can
of
talk
Santa
about,
that we're all
just
here
check
right
a few minutes before on this replay afterwards and just laugh. Everything just
that all
more or
7
less
of us are going
was
to door
tortured.
9.
What?
Also are going through the door.
You
now.
don't get it? Santa, 7, and Lotus. What's their digital?
9.
That's right. They could have just left me behind and kept going if they'd want.
But they didn't.
Yes, because Santa wouldn't let them. He said, we can't leave June and the others behind. That's why we went looking for you guys.
That's good.
And
That's
then you
nice
got
of
on the
him.
elevator and went
Sometimes
back
he's a
to the
bit of a
central
pain in the
staircase.
ass, but he's nice
That's
sometimes.
right.
Now at least know he did do this 9 years
Well,
ago.
I wouldn't have called that one.
Like seriously, if you out there actually have not played this game, I suggest you start from the beginning of this, because I'm gonna show you like I do sometimes, and this is for the streamer. This will come on YouTube sometimes. As you can see, this is the timelines, which means I have gone through everything here except this thing and the yellow key. I gotten the yellow key, I just need to now finish it up. Jumpy felt his eyebrows knit and considered
Oh,
that
don't get me wrong.
perhaps June had sensed Jumpy's
I
concern.
don't mean that 7 and Lotus said they wanted to leave me behind. We were just talking about it, and Santa objected to it first.
Is that so?
Probably because he's already been in this kind of game. 7 suddenly
here.
stopped. In front of us stood a
So-
door.
Yeah.
Jumpy couldn't see 7's face, but he could see
There's
him
no
nod.
other place for us to go.
Nope. Just look around. There's a big old iron. The other hallways on the left and right are
I
blocked.
see.
It looked as though 7 was right. The door in front of them was the
All
only
right.
choice.
Let's get moving.
He pulled open the door and walked in. Jumpy took a deep breath and followed.
Oh,
Apparently they've been telling the truth. The first thing Jumpy saw as he entered the room was the number 9. Like all the others, it was a rough thing made of red paint. The door is decorated, sat back on the wall, a rectangular room. Something just checking my stream here.
the 9 door.
It was a large double door with a powerful styling. Something about it was almost majestic, and it made the red paint look especially garish.
We're finally here.
Jumpy grabbed the handle and shook. It did not budge, then hadn't really expected to. The red was bolted to the wall next to the door. It displayed
No doubt about it.
Red
This
vacant.
is door 9. Oh, finally! This is the last.
Jumpy felt a flood of emotion wash over him. He felt a chill down his back as his chest tightened even as his blood began to boil. It was a moment of complete silence.
Look behind you.
He turned around.
Behind? What?
Jumpy could scarcely believe what he saw.
Why? A door and a 9. There's another one. Hey, what the hell? What the hell is going on here?
His words came slowly, and his brain starting to understand what he's seen. On shaky legs, he made his way to the second 9. It was a small door set parallel to the door they come through, but in the air on the other corner of the room. 9. There was no mistaken number, and if any more proof was needed, a red was bolted on the wall near the door.
There's a red there too. And of course it won't open.
He grabbed the handle and shook the door, not because he expected it to open, but because he had to make sure it was
Why? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
It was Ace who spoke first.
Do you think perhaps one is the right door and the other?
No, it's just so everyone can get out. This is more or less a game where we're supposed to get in a death situation to be able to use this genomorphic field. But it also means that we all can live. It's
I
like
don't know about that. It seems unlikely.
What makes you say so?
Well, think about all the rooms we've been through so far. They're full of puzzles, but there are always hints about how to solve them. I'm pretty sure there aren't any rooms where we just had to go with our best guess and leave it to instinct to solve the puzzle. Do you really think that at the very end of the game...
Not in this
someone's
game.
going to suddenly...
Then you're saying there's some sort of hint in this room.
No, I don't think there's a hint anywhere in here. I searched it very well when I was in here before. I didn't find anything that might have been a hint.
Well then.
Yeah, both of these are the right door. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found.
Yes.
Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries an...
Yep. There might be like 3, 4, 5 of
So
them.
if there are two
not.
number 9 door, if we split it up right,
That's not gonna work.
Ember blinked and looked at Clover. She held out her
You've got a
hand.
notebook and a pen, right? Can I borrow them?
yeah, here.
Yeah, you already borrowed them. You can have them once more. You're good at that stuff. Slightly confused. He pulled out them.
Look at this.
What sort of pen do you have? It looks like...
You get it? The numbers on the top are all the combinations. There's only 8 possibilities if we split up into 2 groups of 3 or so.
If 3 people go through the door, then 4 are left behind.
16, 17, 18.
If 4 go through,
And if anyone out there then have not seen earlier episodes or earlier streams, depends on, because I'm streaming this as you can see. Sorry, oh, that came out wrong. Snake is in the box behind us, which means 18 and 18. Don't ask me why I did that, I just
No
felt
way.
for it, so yeah. Come on, and soon we'll just hear dunk dunk dunk. The room went very quiet. Silence lay across everyone like a thick, heavy blanket. No one spoke. Their faces were
come
blank.
to think of it,
Desperate for something else to look at, Jumpy turned to his eyes. Oh, so the 9-man just dies because now we all can
what
get
is
out.
this room?
And it was Ace who lied to him. The waving flame made the shadows jump in. Companion looks through the weird dancing. 2 rows of wooden pews filled most of the room. Why pews? What the heck
It
is
looks
that?
like it's set up for some kind, but what kind?
Between them was a strip of rich red carpet. The carpet ran straight through the room, ending at the door that pointed to the stern of the boat. On the other side of the carpet,
Is that an altar?
it was recessed space set into the wall between 2 of the other doors. Sitting on the raised section of the altar was a coffin. A coffin. A coffin. Oh, a coffin.
A coffin? No, it couldn't possibly be.
No, it's not. Then whose body could occupy it? It wasn't far as Jumpy wanted to pursue that line of thought. He decided not to think about the coffin for the time being. At that moment, Seven spoke. There was an edge of humor to his voice, but it was forced.
Okay, I give up. I give up. I figured if we sat around here long enough, someone would volunteer. I guess nobody's got the guts.
What are you talking about?
Jumpy didn't understand we was the only one.
What? You guys didn't figure it out yet? Fine, fine. Let me... Clover was mostly right with her little explanation earlier, but she missed something. She wasn't really wrong. She just... screw it. Let me just write it out.
Yeah, good. You have pen. We have pen and paper. Just use it.
If you're trying to leave with a group of 3 and a group of 4 and get everybody out, Clover's right. But there's another way. Only one combination, though. If you split us up into groups of 3, 3, and 1, you can make this.
Wait, this means...
Don't get me wrong here. I'm not trying to copy Ace
No.
or anything like that.
No, you can survive. The only thing we need to do is find Snake. Behind us.
Even if he hadn't been the hero back in the big hospital room,
The same thing? Are you...
Yeah, I'll stay behind.
You don't need to! Snake is
Why
in
are
the
you
casket
acting so
behind
heroic?
us!
Are you some kind of idiot?
Lotus was the first to speak. That in itself was a little strange. She reacted much differently when Ace had
No, I'm
volunteered.
completely against this. I'll be goddamned if I'm gonna have to owe you for getting out of here.
True, like everyone is so like on edge, like why she? Because she hates him. But nope. The rest of them began to speak all at once.
I'm against it too. I didn't want to leave Ace behind, and I don't want to leave. I don't like that idea. There's gotta be other options.
I disagree as well. I can't say I care much for you being the hero.
Finally, they quieted down and Junpei looked at Seven.
Well, there you go, Seven. Proposal denied. Clover's right. There's gotta be a better way than this.
Snake! Snake!
Doesn't make any
Snake!
sense.
I don't know if that's actually louder, because I have such back thought each time I stream sometimes that I'm heard in the whole house, and I'm trying not to. So if that wasn't louder for you, it's just because I'm not trying to be loud. He was doing his best to pretend they were making a foolish decision, but Junpei could see that the twinkling of water in corner of the seven eyes. The seven eyes. Whoa. That was when Santa spoke.
Whoa, hold on a minute. I haven't said any.
Until then, Junpei hadn't realized that Santa had stayed quiet the whole discussion of Seven's fate. Something in his voice made Junpei uncomfortable.
Are you agreeing?
Santa shook his
Nah,
head.
I'm against it. I don't want to leave Seven here alone.
Then I don't see how it matters.
I said alone.
Huh?
I said I don't want to leave Seven alone.
He's going to stay as well, but that doesn't make sense. There was a dull shine in Santa's eyes. They were cold and hard. Junpei felt himself shiver.
What the hell are you?
What? You don't get it? I can't leave just one person. I need two more. 3 people, including Seven. I'll be leaving behind 3 people. That's my proposal. No, those are my orders.
What do you mean, orders?
Yeah, I do
What
wonder
the hell makes you think you can order us around? Who the hell's gonna listen to you?
You all will. In 3 seconds, you won't have a choice.
What?
Where did you went before this? I forgot which door you
3,
took.
2, 1.
Santa was so fast, Junpei could barely see him. When he moved, it was like watching a dance. His feet moving like lightning. He spun and... Oh, yeah, she was there. So you have the gun now. First Ace and now you. Oh, you bastard. His lips curled into a cruel, mocking smile. The shudder traveled to the length of Junpei's spine. His chest froze and he could feel his breath go stale in his lungs. Nothing made sense. Junpei felt as though his head were about to explode. Oh wait, there are 2 doors here, but there was only one 9 door back there. Okay, sorry, I totally forgot about that for a moment. And he needs 2 more. The gun is right. A revolver. Santa grabbed June from behind and pressed what Junpei's shaken brain identifies as a revolver roughly against
Why?
the temple.
What the hell is that?
Where on earth had Santa possibly found a gun? Junpei's quiet question roared in his mind, but his mouth refused to ask them. Seven spoke and almost I thought he had sensed Junpei's confusion.
Guns from the other room.
What room?
One of the rooms behind door 6. I should have known he was gonna do this. I should have taken the gun.
Well, it's too late now, fat ass.
Damn it!
A mixture of fury and frustration twisted Seven's face and glared at Santa. Why didn't you walk? You said that you did not supposed to walk before when she was there, like you and Lotus, but you did not want to leave her. So what's your plan if you're actually doing this? Santa for his part did not much as a flinch. The corner of his lips twitched in a slightly wider smile. Then the smile faded and began to move. He walked backwards, dragging June with him. Before long, his back was resting against the door. The one next to him was the red. He put his hand on the scanner panel quickly and then forced June to do the same.
Now, time for you to start following Ace, Lotus. Congratulations! I've chosen you to come with me. Put your hands on the red.
Why those two? 3618 plus an 18. That was what Santa meant when he said he needed two
Hey,
more.
you deaf? I...
Santa's eyes narrowed to slits. He glared at Ace and Lotus. They stayed frozen like deer caught in the headlights of an oncoming car. Oh, don't say that. Last deer my sister met actually ran into the car. On the side of it.
Right. Fine. I didn't want to waste any bullets, but you guys just don't get it.
No sooner were the words out of Santa's mouth than his hand twitched. Oh goodness sake, you actually... Ace did actually shoot, but he only shot Snake last time. And Snake actually still lived. I don't understand how. Oh goodness sake, a section of the floor exploded, scattering wooded splints across the floor. Thin plume of smoke snaked out of the hole in the floor. It could be no doubt that the gun was real and
You
worked.
really shot it? But why? Santa, why are you...
I do want to know actually, because you seem to be have some sort of weird plan about this, and I don't understand it. I can understand Ace's, but not yours.
Santa, I thought you were one of us. I thought we were friends.
What?
You knew about the leaf words and the four-leaf clover.
Santa checked the cheek twitched, almost imperceptibly.
What the hell is that shit? I've got no idea.
You're lying.
Shut up. Just shut up, you stupid bitch! You want me to put a bullet in your fucking head?
I probably should more or less mention that this game actually have those kind of words, but they probably already happen. Like dick. A flash of spit flew from Santa's mouth, his face twitched with rage. Clover recoiled, her eyes wide. When she spoke, her voice was very small. He snorted and shook his head vigorously and turned to face Ace and Lotus.
Alright, assholes. What are you still standing there for? Get over here and scan those bracelets. I don't have all day. What's the matter? Your hearing's starting to go? Going senile, maybe?
Ace and Lotus still didn't move. It was almost seemed as if they couldn't move. June's face was pale behind Santa's arm. Her eyes were wild and her chest heaved with every quick breath, like an animal cornered by a predator. Junpei's mind worked furiously. What were you going to do? Junpei. Then he realized something. There was nothing they needed to do. There was nothing to debate.
That's it.
June's safety was the first priority. That much was obvious. Doing as Santa has commanded meant that she would be safe from at least 2 threats. She wouldn't be shot, and she would leave the ship alive along with Santa, Ace and Lotus. There was also one thing for Junpei
It's
to
the
do.
only way.
He turned to Ace and Lotus.
Please, go. Huh?
Ooh,
No way.
This is getting exciting.
Jumpy! If you stay here, you're going to be stuck, Jump, and so will Clover and Seven.
I know, but you don't need to worry about us. We'll figure something out. Right, Seven?
Right. You just leave it to us. It's gonna piss me off to do what Santa says, but...
Don't worry about me either. There's still something I have to take care of.
Yes, your brother, because you know your brother is alive, but not around here. Oh, no, that's a lie. He's around here. He's in the coffin,
no,
sleeping
you
or
can't.
something.
Ace, Lotus, don't worry about me.
June was almost crying. Junpei walked around behind Ace and Lotus. He gently placed a hand on each of their
Please.
shoulders and pushed them forward to the door. Bum bum bum. Almost stumbled. They righted themselves and took another step and another. He turned around and Junpei
Go.
nodded.
all right.
Fine.
Ace and Lotus turn. If he's going to shoot them after they are done, he's going to be so pissed off afterwards. Oh, there's another one. After that seems like an eternity. They stopped in front of the door marked 9 and Santa smiled.
Alright. Now let's get those hands on the skin. What's the holdup? What? You think I'm fucking around here? I don't give a shit about this girl. The red doesn't need a person, you know? All I need is the bracelet. You get it? Good. Now put your fucking hands on the scanner. I'm not gonna say it again.
He shoved the revolver hard against June's head and
Fine.
she twitched. Hit it. Lotus went off. Lotus glared at Santa and slammed her hand on the scanner panel. The fourth asterisk blinked on.
Good job. Now, Lotus, pull that lever. As soon as the door opens, you get your try anything stupid, and you know what happens, right?
Damn it.
Just do as he says. Because if I understand as a player and he understands the same, it might be something good here. The door slid open. Door number 9, open at last. It opened with a low, powerful rumble. A drum roll to welcome the choosing
Good.
few. Lotus and Ace walked through the door, their eyes furiously butting to feet. Santa waited until they were all the way inside, and hauled himself and June across the threshold as well. Pop, pop, pop.
Later.
Yeah, and now they don't have a choice. Because 9 seconds, door shut, and they're going to explode Elsie. So I can understand why Clover is here, because her brother is here somewhere. So, let's see. Seven shoved his arm into the front of his overalls and scratched his stomach. No one spoke. Silently made the air feel thicker and impressive. Desperate for something, anything to occur in his mind, Jumpy walked to the larger of the 2 9 doors. He stood in front of it and looked at the red. It read engaged. He moved to a smaller door. The red said vacant. The total route of the remaining people was 7, 8, 9. 2 more. You need 2 more. Junpei touched the surface of the door.
June.
He thought about June, about Akane Kurosaki. Was she safe? That was all that mattered to him. If she was alive, if she had escaped this horrible boat, that was what Junpei prayed for. Seven came up next to him. He pulled his hat, scratched his head and sighed.
So, what do you want to do, Junpei?
What do you mean, what do I want to do? What can we do?
Seven opened his mouth to respond when... Hello, Snake! Have you been sleeping well through the gunshot? A nice echo through the room. Someone was pounding on something vigorously. It wasn't mechanical. It was certainly human. Jump and Seven looked at one another.
What the hell is that?
Shh, quiet.
Clover mentioned to Seven to be quiet. She put one finger to her lips and closed her eyes in concentration. The 3 of them listened, trying to determine where the thing was
Where is it coming from? Could it be?
Hey, I think it's coming from this coffin.
You're right.
Let's open it.
But how?
What are those muscles for? For sure.
You're telling me to force it open?
Just shut up and try!
He didn't try to force this open last time. I don't remember who we had. No, wait, we have 6. Me, 2, and 7. Jumpy and Seven grabbed hold of the coffin. They tried to get a good grip that was a little purchase they could find and pulled with all their strength.
Damn it!
Man, it won't even budge.
There was some sort of keypad attached to the coffin. I just want to check, because I'm so interested to see where everything is, because we have this thing here, but everything is alright in the coffin. Its purpose would not have been difficult to determine. Their eyes were almost immediately drawn to
Another
it.
one?
Yeah, looks like it.
Do you think we have to put in the right password or...
I think so.
No shit. The noise wasn't stopping. In fact, it was getting louder.
Whoever or whatever's inside this thing wants out. And
I know that. But how?
without a passcode, I don't think there's much we can do.
I thought I had a pen. Oh, I had a pen. Here. For safety reasons, because I remember this was last time as
Isn't
well.
there a
But
hint somewhere?
Well, let's look for one.
Clover, your pocket. Clover! 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 Can you hear me?
Ugh, there's There's nothing.
Not making this easy, are they?
The sound still wouldn't stop. It wasn't a noise that belonged to that room. Clover!
What's the passcode? What am I supposed to do? I need something.
The word begin. Whoa! Suddenly there was a voice inside Junpei's head. Truth has gone, and truth has... Oh, I cannot say that right now. Truth has gone, truth has gone, truth has... Truth had gone, true is right. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
Wait, what? What the hell was that? That voice?
Jim was utterly and completely baffled.
Huh?
What's up?
If they actually don't tell you what that was in this game, you will know. Seven and Clover ran to him, but Junpei did not know what to tell them. If he told them he had heard a voice, they would laugh or worse, he'd think he was going insane. So all he said was... He cleared his throat a little too loud and looked pointed down his bracelet. There were a pair of small buttons protruding from either side of it. Junpei. He pressed the buttons. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Left, right, left, left. That was it. 1, 4, 3. Okay. 8 number brings us on the dream spring. Check it one last time. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, what the hell were those numbers?
Oh my gosh. Are those?
Perhaps. Who knows? Let's try. And yes, it is. He knelt down before keypad over.
1, 4, 1, 4, 3.
With trembling fingers, he punched them in. Okay, so he does that as well. Good, thank you. That was all of them. He punched the E button. There was a moment of complete silence. Lock open. There was the sound of a coughing and lid unclatching. Someone sat up after it.
What?
Why are you...
Oh? Is that you, Clover? I apologize for worrying you.
I do love how calm he is. Oh, is that you, Clover? But,
Snake!
You? Why?
Junpei? And Seven? Is that you? Is everyone else there as well?
Just like a Rip Van Winkle. What? Just like Rip Van Winkle. What? Still, it was just very much like Snakes to simply cut to the heart of the matter mask.
Jeez.
Jump and Seven shared a very wry smile. Clover's eyes were filled with tears.
You're back!
With a cry of joy, she leapt into Snake's arms.
Chen, my body's still a little weak.
Oh, you're back!
Clover looked like nothing so much as a lost child who had finally found her home. She cried and cried and cried. Her eyes were red and her nose was running. She hiccuped and gasped as if they were about to begin hyperventilating.
You're really here!
Her voice was happy but almost desperate, as if she feared he would disappear again if she stopped talking to him. Tear after tremendous tear rolled its way down her face. Her small arms strained as she clutched Snake's body as tightly as she could. Perhaps she had to convince herself he was real. Perhaps she was worried about how he would be gone the moment she let go. Perhaps she simply did not know what else to do.
You're back!
Come now, what's gotten into you? You're acting as though I've returned from the grave.
Not as though. You did. I really thought you were dead.
Huh?
Huh? He doesn't understand shit.
Jerk! Idiot! Idiot!
I was just standing there. Chloe broke into sobs so great she could no longer talk. It was touching reunion between brother and sister. Even though Junpei knew they had a little time, the very minute they waited was a minute they wasted. It felt cruel to pull them apart. Just checking the time, okay. 7 sat down on one of the pews, waiting for Chloe to calm down before explaining to Snake what had transpired. Are you going to be pissed off as well?
I see. I believe I understand things rather well now, thank you. In the shower room, there is a dead body wearing my clothes. Because of that, you thought that I was dead, correct?
Yes. I quickly and nearly summarized events
Yeah.
of several hours.
You also discovered a corpse in the captain's quarters, and Santa turned on you here, in this room. Do I have it straight?
Well,
Yes.
the dead body in the captain's quarters is a surprise.
Sorry, there wasn't a good time to tell you.
Not
Don't
really,
worry,
we actually just went down here directly.
I've got a pretty decent idea of what happened while I was... It's still something of a mystery who did all this, and why. The corpse in the shower room that looked like me, and the corpse in the captain's quarters. Why were they killed in the way they were?
You don't know?
No. Why would I?
The guy in the shower room. We don't know who he is, so let's just call him Mr. X.
Yeah, that was Ace killing
Anyways,
him.
Mr. X is wearing Snake's clothes, but you're wearing some kind of weird robes. That means someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. X. We need to figure out who that was.
I apologize, but I have no idea who might have done this to me. I only just now woke up. I was unconscious during all the events you just described to me. They must have undressed me and changed my clothes during that time.
When were you knocked out?
When we split up to look for the red.
Where did they get you? Do you remember?
It was a small room in one of the hallways on C deck.
What happened?
The same thing that happened to every one of us when we were abducted. A canister releasing some sort of gas was thrown
Yeah,
into the room.
almost
I
thought so.
believe the gas is some sort of incapacitating.
Then that means it was...
0.
Looks that way, huh?
So in one way he actually saved Snake, because it was not Ace who did all
There's
this.
nothing else I have to tell. When I woke up, I was in this coffin.
Yeah, as it said in one of the notes, this game was all about that, so it might be to actually not have one of them killed, but it might happen because of the all other timelines that there is.
Why? Why did 0 make Mr. X wear... How would that benefit 0? I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean? And I have no idea how I got the passcode for the coffin. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Where did those words come from? Why did I feel compelled to push the buttons on the bracelet after hearing?
The same thing as Clover told you about this epiphany.
All I know is my fingers moved
I can
on
say
their
this,
own.
this game series more or less is about the epiphany.
I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean?
His mind was a maelstrom of mysteries, clues and theories, and more mysteries he could barely think.
Also, Snake and Clover had been subjects in a similar experiment.
The ability to... The first is a... And... Someone did... A girl. Her name...
There had been another experiment conducted and a girl had died during it. Morphogenetic field theory. The two nodes.
Everything connecting to each other.
Switching clothes. The Nonoi game.
Whatever strange things happening to June himself. The mesmer's head spat out words and ideas that disappeared back into the almost as soon as they grasped them. But as he struggled through them, Junpei began to realize something. There was something that tied all of them together. The point connecting the dots.
0. He's the ringleader. The person who trapped 9 of us on this sinking ship. 0 should know everything. If we can
Yep.
uncover 0's identity, all of our questions will be answered.
Who was Zero? Junpei had beginnings of a theory. If If he could only test it, or perhaps...
At any rate, we'll have plenty of time to decipher the details later. For now, it is of utmost importance that we escape. Junpei, it was 4:30 the last time you checked the clock. That means we have less than an hour. We must hurry.
Hey,
Isn't that obvious? Through the other...
oh,
Yep.
oh yeah, you're right. With Snake, we can open the door.
Don't tell me you hadn't figured that.
As he sniped back and forth, Junpei glanced at Snake's left hand. He was wearing a bracelet with a 2 on
Come
it.
on, you gotta tell me these things.
I, assumed you'd figured...
Forget it. Let's just get...
Forget it. Just let's move. 7 stomped towards the smaller number 9 door. Clover, Snake, and Junpei followed. 7 quickly laid his hand on the red, and asterisks appeared on the screen. Junpei and the others followed in suit, with their hands on the screen panel. Soon there were 4 asterisks on the screen. Sometimes I feel like I think I see a car out there, but nope.
All right. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Junpei paused for a moment.
Not yet.
Huh?
Before we go in, I'd like...
You want to...
Yeah, but before I do, 7. I want to make sure we can verify with just the 4 of us.
What do you mean? We don't need...
Just do it, alright? But if the door opens, don't go in yet. Please, I really need to check this, okay? Work with me here.
Okay, I don't know even what he is trying to fix here.
Fine.
Someone pulled down the lever and cracked open. Then they waited. 6, 7, 8, 9. After 9 seconds, the door closed.
Alright, that means the 4 of us can go in.
So, we knew that already. It's obvious.
Obvious. Yeah, you're right. It is. Now, what happens if we add Zero's bracelet?
What?
Zero's bracelet?
Why don't you take it out, Clover?
Now, for a moment, Clover looked surprised, but she recovered quickly and struggled to...
So you did know I had it.
No
I
shit.
picked it up because I thought it might be useful some.
She reacted into one of the pockets of her voluminous jacket. Junpei took it from her hand to 7.
This was on the left hand of the corpse in the... If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on... Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm gonna call the guy we found dead in the captain's quarter. Then I should be able to open door 9 with just me, Clover, and his... Though the big question is, if Cap is the mastermind of this game, did he really put one of these... Anyway, let's just give it a shot.
Okay.
Just a quick test, just
Now
like
the
last
captain's
time.
bracelet.
But last time was more or less because to try. Because else they
And pull
couldn't
the lever.
leave. The door did not open. The red display said
I knew
error.
it. Now, what does this tell...
Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work?
No, that's impossible. Did you see how the panel showed a 3rd asterisk when I scanned? Whether or not it's on your wrist doesn't matter. All you have to do is put the bracelet near the...
7 waved his bracelet in front of the scanner panel. So it's on a single aspect appear on the red.
Huh.
See? So what? There's only one possibility.
That bracelet isn't the numbers. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Then what number is it?
Let's find out.
Let's try. Junpei. Scanner bracelet with the combination. Okay, so if we take something needs to be 9, so we need to have 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. 7 gets 18. So Junpei, Cap, and 7.
Let's try 7. If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is number 6.
Hey, it opened!
What? Why?
Well, 7 and Clover seemed rather shaken as he turned to look at Junpei for answers. The door slid heavily. Junpei raised an
Isn't it
eyebrow.
obvious? Cap's bracelet is number 6.
7, 5, 6, 18, 8, 9.
But doesn't it say 0?
This isn't a 0. The symbol on here isn't a number 0. It's a letter O.
Oh.
Oh, hexadecimal, right? Wait, I have the hexadecimal shit somewhere around here. Oh, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Nope.
Whoa,
That
wait
doesn't
a
make any
minute.
sense.
I don't get it. I mean, we figured out that Cap's bracelet is...
Yeah.
Does that mean there are 2 people with 6s?
Before Jumpy could answer, Snake spoke up.
There is most likely only one person with a 6.
But I don't get it. What about June?
Well, this is only an educated guess, but I think June's number was never 6 to begin with. Her bracelet was flipped.
A 9! What the No, it cannot be right, because they managed to... Wait, 9. 9 is the key to every door, doesn't matter what, I believe. So, more or less, perhaps. I'm uncertain, okay? Okay, let me just check here, a bit math. So we have 3, we have 1, we have 8, we have 9 instead of 6. So 8, 9, 3 becomes... 9, 3 becomes 12. 12, 9 becomes 21 becomes 3. No? Oh,
In other words, June's real number is...
9.
That seems the most likely.
Then all this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap?
Why would you say that?
Because if June is 9, then the numbers wouldn't match up.
Clover grabbed Jumpy Snoop. Yeah, I just did that. It becomes 3.
List of all the numbered doors June's gone through.
I'll let you know what I'm writing, okay?
So, first door is a 4. 6, 3, 5, 8, 22 is 4. Which is just 6, which is 9. Which just becomes bollocks.
And that's everything.
Four there, 8 there, 6 there, 4 there. Wait, what is 4? Why is 4 there?
I wrote down which door she went into, and I wrote what all the numbers were. So if you switch 9 and wherever there's a 6, the numbers don't work. If the digital root is 7, then you can't open door 4. If the digital root is 2, then you can't...
Clover, do you notice anything interesting on that list?
What do you mean?
You're talking about 3, right?
3?
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
True.
What
that is
about
true.
it?
That's quite simple, really. You told me that the first time you came to this room, Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind. Now, doesn't that beg the question why? Why would Santa do so? The answer is easy.
This stream gonna be a bit longer just because of the whole trying to end this
Because Santa
again.
can't open door 9. Of course, there's only one reason for that. His number isn't actually 3. Santa's real number, 7? Would you be so kind as to modify my system?
Yeah, sure.
7 to depend from confused Clover and began to adjust her calculations.
This is what you were getting at, right, Snake?
There. That would actually not surprise me, because in the last stream we had a note that said this guy was actually with us the 9 years ago. This is his revenge to Ace, more or less. So that's probably because he's 0, because he was part of this as well last time. But he has something about this. It wants more or less a sort of connection. I cannot explain fully, but he had a connection to all this 9 years ago, and he wants some sort of closure to it. Snake smiled.
Thank you. That is exactly right, 7.
918. 8, 4. What do you mean by 4? Is it supposed to say 9 here? Yeah, I think they've done something wrong. I believe this is supposed to say 9. Because it says 4. That makes me confused.
Santa's true number wasn't 3. It was 0.
No way. Santa is 0?
But why is then her flipped? Oh, because he went with her each time. He probably calculated
And
his shit.
June was 9, not conversely, Santa
But who was the
0,
9
not
man
3.
then? Was he 6? Wait a second. Who did he take first time? I have forgotten. Because he was the 9th man. He had Clover. And so he'd need to be at least 18 and stuff. I don't know. Sorry,
Plus
I can't.
3. They cancel one another out.
Oh.
Nothing appears out of order.
Santa was still playing by the rules of the notary game this whole time.
Precisely.
So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing?
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not, but I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0. If my hypothesis is correct.
Clover bit her lip. She seemed to be having some difficulty believing her brother's explanation. Junpei remained silent and thought.
Snake's hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right. June's bracelet being flipped. Even if that were possible, that would mean there are 2 number 9 bracelets. And if that's the case...
All right, that's enough.
2 number 2 bracelets as well. Think of that. Snake's
Let's go.
guide.
It's high
Oh,
time we went
Snake.
through that door.
Okay. Can we get an ending soon, please? 9 open. They lead through. Beep. Beep.
It's right there.
Beep. The dad was directly in front of them as he came through the door, quickly scanning the bracelets. Beep, 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 and beep. And the detonator stopped. After pausing for a moment to catch their collective breath, Junpei and his companions headed down the long hallway in front of them.
All right, let's keep going.
At the end was a set of stairs leading down the
I think
ship.
these stairs go to the...
They leaned out and looked over
Let's
the
try.
side.
Let's head down.
Go! Run! Everybody run to the hills. Sorry, somehow it more or less just caught me off guard. Like, wait a second. And turn left into another hallway, and at the end of which
Hey,
you
it's
found
a-
another door. Of course, it was a symbol engraved over the keyhole. It looked like a sort of harpoon where you hunt fish.
Hmm.
The snake traced shape with his finger.
This is the Neptune symbol.
Oh, no
There must be a
shit.
key around.
Neptune key.
I only have the Uranus key card.
Clearly, it wasn't going to open
It's a
this door.
different planet. Plus, it's the wrong kind of key.
Let's turn around and go back for now.
Yeah.
After examining the door a few more minutes, they gave up and headed back to the car.
Hey, another door.
Okay. With a little more searching, he found another metal door.
And a card reader this time.
How did we manage to go
It's the
past
Uranus
last time?
symbol.
This is the place.
Woo! Unfortunately, I believe I know what's behind here, but when they open the door and everything and the whole thing starts, I'm gonna end the stream. So we're gonna continue this last stuff here. Junpei, Clover, and Snake looked for another nod and stepped through. The room they found themselves in was full of books. Wow, that's a nice library.
It's totally full of books.
There's so many. I don't know where to look.
It looked remarkably like a library. Not the sort of library where a large number of people came and read books, more the sort of library that was simply a place to store books. He felt a little overwhelmed by the sheer number of books, but Junpei did his best to speak with
All right,
authority.
if we want to get through that door out there, we need the Neptune key. I say we split up and look.
Okay.
Very well.
Sure thing.
Good. Let's get started then. We don't.
Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge. As he began to search for reasons he did not fully understand, Junpei felt those particular words flow through his mind. And here it goes. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. I know it is a bit of a ledge, but seriously, I need to stop. It has gone 3 hours. I've already made my streams bigger. Okay, we can check here though. Apparently it goes down, probably because of this. I believe that is supposed to be here. Uncertain, but who knows. But I do hope you like the videos or the streams, depends on where you actually see this. And I hope to see you next time, or if you don't want to wait a half a week, you can check down below to my YouTube channel, where I have some stuff. It has been a bit slow, mostly because I've tried to get my Twitch stuff over there, but they have always become very shit each time, so I stopped that. Else, not much to say. I will soon go to Lidköping here in Sweden. It is about, well, 11 days going to a tournament, a Legend of the Five Rings tournament. It's gonna be nice. Else, do check my stuff down below, my Twitter, YouTube. I also have a donation page and little small stuff here and there. Else, I hope you do have a good day or good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye!